Live from Connecticut's news leader, this is NBC 30 Connecticut News Today at 6 a.m.
Smarter traffic lights arrive in Hartford, promising to speed up your commute. The technology is called GridSmart. Cameras monitor traffic and allow the signal to change when a car is coming. The system also tracks bicycle and pedestrian traffic. The data will allow the city to regularly adjust the timing of traffic lights and the length of its walk signals.
Is being awarded for putting new technology to work managing traffic flow. The system is called GridSmart. It's been installed, as you can see here, at the intersection of Lincoln and Hall Road. 6 News reporter Whitney Holmes shows us now how the system works.
Today, thanks to this single camera, Alcoa has officially become a smart city. Part of a new traffic management system developed in Oak Ridge by a company called Aldis. It aims to keep cars moving, which is good for both drivers and the environment.
It drives down the amount of time that people are in their cars, the amount of fuel that they're burning.
The system uses a single camera instead of 4 to see the entire intersection, not just part of it, and track vehicles. A computer then uses that information to control the lights. You see this line here in the road? Well, before this technology, the lights only knew if there were cars waiting up to this point. Well, now the camera sees all, so it knows that there's a long line of traffic and the light needs to stay green longer. Cutting down on wait times may also cut down on red light runners, possibly saving lives. The technology also saves money. A one-camera system costs $10,000. That's half of what one with 4 cameras cost. In Alcoa, Whitney Holmes, 6 News.
Now, Alcoa has other intersections with this GridSmart camera system, and the mayor tells 6 News they plan to add more.
Traffic on Highway 66 in Sevier County is often bumper to bumper during peak tourist seasons, requiring police officers to manually switch traffic lights during busy times.
It took officers off the road. It cost us a lot of money in regular time and a lot in overtime. Plus, it just wore the officers out.
It's not a problem anymore, as completion of the first phase of a widening project has eased the bottleneck leading into Sevierville. And city officials say this high-tech tool, high above many intersections, helps keep drivers moving too.
More asphalt and having those cameras to detect where the cars are at and when they need to turn or need to keep going is the key. You know, keeping that traffic flowing.
The small bell-shaped cameras are posted above busy intersections and work with a computer software program called GridSmart to operate traffic signals.
Company that developed this system, but they are not really local anymore, are they?
That's right. They started in Knoxville. The name of the company is Aldis. They're still considered a startup. In fact, they're less than 5 years old. Sevierville was one of the first installations for this, a launching pad, and they say they've seen rapid growth since then. Now they say they are in more than 20 states and, in fact, 14 countries, if you can believe that, Kristen.
Hard to believe. Amazing. All right, good stuff there, Erica. Thank you so very much.
Vic Roads is trialling a new camera system to cut traffic congestion and delays across the city with remarkable results. Jacqueline Felgate is in St Kilda. Jackie, now will this mean quicker trips for motorists?
Okay, the results have been very encouraging. Basically, this camera can be used at any intersection across Melbourne. When a car arrives, it'll be able to change the lights quicker than ever before, and that'll mean busy intersections like this one in St Kilda will hopefully flow a lot more smoothly in the future. It's an eye in the sky that will change the way we look at traffic.
It's the biggest change in 40 years. It's the biggest change in 40 years. It's the biggest change in 40 years.
We think it would be a vast improvement for motorists around Melbourne.
Every day, thousands of motorists are delayed because of roadworks. 3,500 intersections right across the city are constantly being dug up to install and fix sensors under the road, so the lights can change when a car is waiting. But this simple camera can automatically detect when a vehicle arrives, turn the lights green and send a live image back to Vic Roads via the internet.
Zoom out, we can look around.
The technology will reduce the need for road closures and significantly cut travel times around Melbourne for weary motorists.
And with Melbourne's traffic at the moment, the least amount of lane closures we can have, the better.
So it's got its huge advantages.
Vic Roads is about to conclude a 2-year trial, and it's likely it will be rolled out at thousands of intersections across the city.
So it is the biggest change because we're not actually on the road with it. You can actually do it from within your office.
The camera doesn't just detect traffic, it also knows when a pedestrian is waiting to cross and can change the lights accordingly. Jacqueline Felgate, 9 News.